What is up, YouTube? This is your boy, Mr. Marvel, back here in another video, going live tonight. I am talking about WWesuper Showdown, going live tonight at 5 a.m. in the morning. If you don't want to watch that, you can watch it anytime on the WWE Network, anytime that you want to. So, I figured I'd come in here and talk for a little while and whatnot, because I was doing on live mute for a little bit today, and whatnot. Got a new game today. I got WWE 2K19, the Deluxe Edition. It is like a sick game. I have WWE 2K18 now, and WWE 2K19, the Deluxe Edition. I mean, both these games are sick. I love them. I mean, I'm playing them both. I mean, it's a good game. I mean, so I just got the WWE 2K19 today. Just bought that game. I'm gonna tear that shit up. I'm gonna win matches. Do what I gotta do, and I'll be happy with it. I'm happy for it. So I'm looking forward to it as well. Like I said, the WWesuper Showdown is gonna be on tonight, 5 a.m. in the morning. I mean, that's in Australia because it's time difference against over there. I'm like, okay, it's a little early for me, but I'll see what I can do. So it's always better to watch pay-per-views earlier or whatever. But again, at 5 a.m., it's like that's fucking early, yo. Wasn't anyone's getting up? Was anyone's gonna be up for that? You know, I drink a lot of coffee and some energy drinks or some shit. What the fuck? Holy shit, that's crazy. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, that looks at WWesuper Showdown's on tonight. Basically, you got matches with, Triple H, Taker, Cena, Bobby Lashley against Elias and Owens, Styles and Joe for the WWE Championship. A couple good matches, a lot of some Divas matches and all that as well. I mean, some good shit. I mean, really good stuff. Should be good. Should be some good fights going on. I'm looking forward to all that. So I'm gonna transition back into a little bit of the WWE game right now. WWE 2K19. Just got the game yesterday. Great game, great graphics, awesome game, worth getting. Like I said, when I was watching somebody's YouTube channel, some guy was talking about WWE 2K18 and 19 and how he's played it, at a company because he goes through these meetings and stuff about the games and stuff and everything. And he's saying, "Oh, it's making it more fun, more interesting." I agree with that because you need to make a game more interesting and more entertaining for us to play. Because as long as we do that, we'll be fine. And it has to be cool, great, awesome. It is. It's a great game. I love it. I'm gonna continue to play it. Same thing with 18. Scan it. It's a good game. You're coming up with some good stuff, and they know what they're doing. They're making it more fun, making it more interesting, making it more interactive. They're making it a great game to play and to buy. Again, pre-order it, get your game, play it, play 4 weeks in advance. I already got mine, so I pre-ordered it like way back. But when I went to the Return on My 360 games, fucking did that, got that done. Didn't waste any time because you want to get it done now instead of waiting and whatever. But again, some people do. And the GameStop guy said to me, "Oh, you should bring back the 2K18. Get rid of that, and then get more money for it back. Get more money for it if you bring it back to them, and they can get it again and." Less money. But again, I don't know if I really want to do that. I mean, I'd rather just keep the game and say, okay, fuck it, I'm going to keep the game, play the game, and whatever. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to just take the fucking game and I'm going to get rid of it. It's a waste of money. No, it's not. It's a good game. I want to play it. I want to try it out and see how it is. I mean, I already played a little bit of 2K18. I just started playing WWE 2K19. I think between WWE 2K18 and 2K19 for wrestling, I really think that 19 is going to be, I think 19 is going to be really good. I think it's going to be really awesome to play. They got a good showcase. That's what I'm saying. WWE2K18 doesn't have a showcase. I mean, they got other career modes you can play, play into it as well. But again, a showcase makes the fucking game. If you have a WWE2K showcase in a video game, it makes the game great. I'm not dissing the WWE2K18 game. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's lacking things. But again, you need a fucking showcase in the WWE game. That's what makes the game awesome. Everything else in there, nothing against 18. They got all the good stuff in there. It's a great game. I love playing it. I'm not trying to disrespect it, nothing. But again, a showcase in a WWE game makes the fucking game great. It's good to play. You play through a career mode, which is great. I'm playing the Return of Daniel Bryan's career. That's awesome. That's something I would like to see. That's what I like to see. Good stuff like that in a video game. You put a good story mode, a good showcase, you got a game. Because that's what you need. If you don't have that shit, don't make a fucking game. Enough money or to be excited to pay money for or to get the game. I'm not saying they're not making enough money; they're making plenty of money on it. But again, you want to make a really good game, you put showcases in there, you put good matches, you put good, good career modes, all this stuff, and then you got a game. Because you want to make it fun, you want to make it interesting for us fans to see it. You don't want to make a game that's not going to be great and be total crap and like, oh, we fucking suck at this, we don't know what the hell we're doing. Well, that's your fault. Make the game awesome. Do what you gotta do what you gotta do to the next one, and you'll be fine. Like I said, W2K19 is the game to get. I mean, there's other games out there people will play it. I'm not getting it wrong. People are different fans of different sports. I respect that. But again, a game like this is going to be good because it's got a good showcase, which I like to see. And the other games we have showcases like Triple H and Michaels rivalry matches, and Punks and Cena's as well. That's something I look forward to. That's a good game to play. That's something to look forward to. That's a game that will make it in the history books because that's what we like to see. A good showcase, good everything, good players, good graphics, can like all these characters, the deluxe edition, all that stuff. That's what you want to see. That's a game I want to see because that makes it more interesting as a fan to play this game more and more and more. And if they didn't have that, it wouldn't be worth getting or playing the game at all because it'd be shit. You want a good game? That's the game to get. If you're a big wrestling fan like I am, that's what you get. Because that's a game that I want to play and be excited to play the game because it's interesting. It's got a good showcase, got good graphics, great players. You can lock all these characters for this and this. It's a game I like to. This is a game I want to see played a bunch of times, and I think it's going to be good. I mean, people have different reviews on it, but again, they make it more fun, more interactive, more interesting. Great graphics, great players. Like I said, all that good shit. That's the game that makes it awesome. I don't know if you can bust people up in the game. I don't know if you can make them bleed, but that would make it even better. They did that in the other game, SmackDown vs. Raw vs. ECW. They did that as well. But in this game, they changed it up so much between the characters, the graphics, the story modes. That's that. But again, if you have all these contents and all the correct stuff in a video game, you'll be set. If you don't have this or good showcase or good whatever, no one's gonna want to play the game. They want to play a game that's interesting. You want to play a couple more. You want to play over again, over and over again, as many times as you can, because you'll get the hang of it. If you play the showcase again, you get the hang of the showcase. You get the thrill of the game. You're excited about it. You get a lot more characters, like championships, all that good stuff. That makes it interesting. If you don't have that in a correct video game, then you're fucked because it's just gonna take more and more time to figure out how you're gonna make it even greater and better again. And the way I see it is the best way to do it is do it through a showcase or through a great story mode, like good rivalry matches like Michaels and Bret the Hitman Hart or Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H. That's another one. That's something I'd like to see. I want to see something like that in the next game, maybe. In this game, like I said, WWesuper is gonna be good. I'm gonna, I played a little bit yesterday. I'll look forward to playing again a little bit today, probably. But again, a wrestling game has to be good for us fans to play, because if we don't see a good game like that, we won't be fucking interested. Be like, oh, what is this shit? Why am I watching it? How come this sucks? What happened to this? Where's these certain characters? I get that. Like I said, they put certain characters in WW2K19 now. Eddie Guerrero, Medusa, Edge. Big Show, Jericho, Batista, all these guys, Andre the Giant, everyone. That's a good game to have, because if you don't have those certain characters in that game, it won't be good. Because I can see why they won't put certain other characters in there, but again, you put characters in this, you have a good shot of making it the best game ever. You want to promote it more, you want to make it more great and everything. So, what are you doing, Twix? What are you doing? Bless you, baby. Bless you. And you want to make it awesome. And if you have all that down, you'll be fine. I can see the creators of the creating good video games, good content, which is great, and that's awesome. You want that in a game. But again, you want to have, like I said, you really want to have a good showcase in a video game, because if you don't have that, it's not going to be successful. If you have that, it's going to be great. Because I like playing showcases. I like unlocking characters. I like unlocking championships. I like unlocking, arenas, WrestleManias, old school characters. Anything like that makes sense to me, and I like that. If they didn't put that in the video game, they put any of that in the video game at all, it would suck. There would be no chance of hell playing that game. I would never get it, and it wouldn't be worth it. But it is now. But, you know, that's a fucking video game to me. I want to see a really good game like that, and I will play it. What, Twix? What? 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 I'm talking to my cat. What? What? Well, yeah, what? What? What are you doing? Come on. Come on, Twix. Come on, baby. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Crazy cat. But again, that's my fucking opinion. If you make a good game like that, we have a shot of making it awesome. Because, if they didn't do it that, the creative team sucked. It wasn't great. It wouldn't be worth getting this kind of video game. But again, I see this game being probably the best game they've made so far this year. I'm not saying besides WWesuper, that was great too. And it's because all video games are great, but again, keep up the graphics, keep up the 4K, everything. It makes it good. Because as long as they know what they're doing and they come up with this all good creative stuff, you'll be fine. And if they don't mess anything else up in the years to come, they'll be fine with this. But again, you want to make a good game, you do stuff like that. You put a good showcase in there, and you make it great. You can unlock characters, championships, all stuff. That's what I can see in the game. Because if I don't see a showcase, it's not gonna be great. I'll still play the game. I'll still unlock characters. I'll still do what I have to do. But again, a showcase in the game has to be worth playing. And if you have a good story mode and good content and good creativity with all this, you'll be set. You'll be great. You'll be good at it. And that's what I like to see in the game. I like to see a really good game played that's worth playing and to be excited about. And this game I'm going to be excited about because it's going to be awesome. And I don't think it's going to be a bust. I think it's going to be pretty good. I mean, people might have criticism against it, but I think this is the best game that they've made yet. And between the other ones, they're great too. I'm not dissing them. I play them as well. And, disrespect to that. But again, as long as they put in what I've said already, it makes sense to do because it makes the game great. If you have a good story mode, play the universal mode as well. Play online with friends. Make your own characters. All that stuff. It makes it great. That's what I like to see. I like to see stuff like that put into a game, and I will be excited about it because as a fan, I want to see that. If it's wrestling, if it's GTA or whatever, I want to see that stuff. I want to see that stuff in a video game. I like to see that kind of stuff. I like to see stuff that makes sense to us. That's awesome. And I like that. It makes sense to me. It really does. It does. So I'm happy with that. Like I said, back to the WWesuper showdown. Some good matches tonight. Look forward to seeing most of them. I'll probably watch it tonight or tomorrow. In the morning maybe. But like I said, I look forward to watching all that. People should go watch it if you want. So it's recording. Go out. That's all. Like I said, I just want to come on here and talk about the video game and everything. But again, what I've said, it makes sense because if you have all that down and you put it in correctly and you know what you're doing, you'll be fine. If they never made that kind of video game, it wouldn't be worth getting. It wouldn't be worth promoting the game. It wouldn't be worth making the game or whatever. It's like it has to be awesome, and I think the games that they have made now for WWE have been great. Graphics could be better in the old ones, but they were between 15, 16, and 17, and 13 as well. I mean, and all that. So I'm happy with the result of the game. I'm happy with the graphics. I'm happy with the covers. I'm happy with it all in general. I mean, I like to see a good game like that being played. It makes sense to play. It makes sense to want to watch it. Look at it and go from there. And I'm thrilled about it. I'm excited that they made a good game like this. They put in some good stuff. And they know what they're doing. So I'm not saying anything else bad about it because if they did that, it would suck. It wouldn't be a game that I would ever want to buy again, and I'd be disappointed by it, as is. But again, I'm not. I'm very happy with it. I'm excited to play it, more and get the hang of it and see what goes from there. But again, That's just my general opinion, because I know people have different opinions about the game and how it's become and what it is, but until you play it, you'll get it. Again, as long as they keep what they're doing, they put a good showcasing something in the other games to come, I think it's going to have a shot, because that makes me excited as a fan to play the game and be thrilled to see it. So, that's that. And leave your comments, like this video, until next time, this is your boy, Mr. Marvel. Peace.